Sometimes you don't feel like yourself anymore. Nothing dramatic happened. Nothing broke. But something feels off. You still go through your day. You still talk to people. You still do what you're supposed to do. But internally, something isn't the same. And you can't fully explain why. And the person you're becoming hasn't arrived yet. So for a while, you exist somewhere in between. Imagine an astronaut drifting outside a spacecraft. No gravity. No ground, no clear direction. From a distance, it looks peaceful. But inside the helmet, there's a strange realization. Without gravity, orientation disappears. Up and down lose meaning. Forward and backward become guesses. Everything becomes relative. That's what happens when identity dissolves. The roles that once defined you no longer feel solid. The labels that once described you feel incomplete. You still move through life. You still go to work. You still speak to people. You still make decisions. But internally, something has shifted. You realize something unsettling. The person you thought you were might have only been a structure you've learned to live inside. From childhood, people slowly construct an identity, preferences, beliefs, ambitions. Pieces gather over time until they form a story. And eventually, that story becomes something powerful. It becomes the way you introduce yourself, the way others recognize you, the way you navigate the world. But identity has a strange quality. It feels permanent while it's working. It feels stable while it's being reinforced. And then one day, something changes. A relationship ends. A belief shifts. A direction dissolves. And suddenly, you see something clearly. The identity you thought was you was also a structure, a container, a pattern of roles and expectations that once made sense. But now, it no longer holds. This is the part most people rush past. The moment when the story stops making sense. You realize you no longer explain yourself the way you once could. Questions begin to surface. Who am I without the identity I carried? Who belongs in my life now? What direction actually feels true? You search for new definitions, new labels, something solid to stand on again. But the answers don't arrive immediately, because before a new identity forms, there's often a strange space, a quiet gap, where the old version of you has dissolved and the new version has not yet taken shape. In that space, something interesting happens. You begin to see the illusion more clearly. How easily humans become the roles they perform. How quickly identity forms around habits, expectations, and survival. And how natural it feels to believe that identity is permanent. Until it isn't. Until something shifts and the structure disappears, leaving you somewhere unfamiliar, not broken, not lost, just undefined. Maybe this is the part of life that doesn't need to be solved immediately. Because if identity can dissolve, then identity can also be created again. Not from habit, not from expectation, but from awareness. So the real question might not be, who am I right now? The real question might be, if identity is something we construct, what would happen if you built the next one consciously?